Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath intuitive card reader and a visionary and all kinds of other good stuff. So I just put our smudge up. I'm out of my usual ingredients that I normally burn in the bowl. So I pulled out the Colorado Blue White Sage. It's wonderful stuff. Okay, so this smells good in here. I have incense burning. I'm also burning behind me, right here, is my candle from intuitivecandles.com. This time around, it's a first for me, and I'm just in love with it. My whole house smells like roses, majestic rose. Just for those of you that are new, just to give them a bit of a plug here, these are 100% handcrafted soy-based candles, 100% soy. There's a good, clean, 40-hour plus burn on them, easy cleanup, and when the wax melts down, you're given beautiful reveals. I've got so many. This is not all of them. This is just like some of them. Pendants are all nicely wound in silver. Gems, crystals, whatever you know, they're absolutely stunning. Some of them are, I call them caged. They're cages, but they call it wrapped. It's rose quartz. They're just fantastic. The reveals that you get. They're a lot of fun and whatnot. So anyways, intuitivecandles.com if you feel so inclined. All right. Okay. This is for Taurus the Bull. If I didn't say that yet, I don't think I did I? Taurus the Bull, please give us some better cards than what's been turning up. Oh, there's been 2 cards recurring, and I am not happy about it. One would be bad enough, but there's some huge life shifts going on with some of you. Maybe you guys will come out unscathed in this reading. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to give it one more go, and then I'm going to cut the deck. And we're going to go with the 5-card spread, your overall energy, your wealth and finances, your hearth and home and love. The next card is your challenges, and then the final card will be your message from Spirit. Your overall energy for mid-month March. Ugh, not much better. Page of Swords, and he's all about gossip. Although sometimes gossip can work in your favor. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Nice. That's a nice switch. Your finances and wealth covers all areas of your life, not just financially. Gratitude. Your hearth and home. 7 of Wands. Endurance. Your challenges for mid-March. 6 of Swords. Calm. There's a recurring card there, but it's a good one. That's a good card. Your message from Spirit. Oh, lovely. Finally, like a half-decent reading. Ace of Cups. Love is your message from Spirit. All right. Let's see what we have here. Taurus the Bull. Page of Swords and gossip. Here's the thing. This card, what I'm hearing for you right now, I'm not going to go over what it generally means or whatever. I'm going to save time. But what I'm hearing here, this is a general reading, which may or may not resonate with you. All right, but somebody has someone in their life that's not who they're. I must be getting tired. I think I'll quit after this one. Take a break. Somebody is not as they appear to be. It's like somebody wearing sheep's clothing. That expression. They're not who they appear to be or who they put out in front of you. There's somebody that they're underhanded. And they are all about their own self-interest. Everything with him is, you know, the Whiffam theory. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? What about me? What about me? Gimme, 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 gimme. But there's somebody like that. And This person might be hard for you to pin down if you haven't picked up on what they're really all about, because they're extremely witty, they're funny, they're charming, everybody likes them. You may be in for a bit of a shock. There could be a form of gossip and slander that's attached to this guy, this page. Also, for some of you, legal matters could come to the forefront. And it doesn't mean anything bad. It could be signing papers to legally own something or sell something, or a transaction taking place is legalized, whatever. But yeah, some of you could receive a complaint at work, that a complaint came in about you. You may need to sign some documents pertaining to legal matters during mid-month as well. The advice of this card is to be clear on all communications, all right? So this way you're avoiding any misunderstandings. Put a little extra, especially when you're dealing with people that you don't know well, you don't know each other, this is business or something. Make sure everything that's important to you is out on the table so there's no misunderstandings from the other side. All right? And get yourself into something you're going to have a hard time getting out of. Make sure you put your own wants and needs forefront and center. If it's a job, make it clear. I don't work evenings. I don't work weekends. I work banker's hours, 9 to 5. You know, if these things are important to you, and tell them, you know, well, I can't. I have responsibilities in the evenings, like children in the home, weekends. The advice is to do that, though. Be clear so you avoid any misunderstandings with anybody. Keywords are complaints, backchat, bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, and paperwork. Here's your overall energy for the month. That's just wow. Ugh. But you come into your finances and wealth and things start to look up and they start to look better. The Nine of Pentacles is all about gratitude. Gratitude. When this card pops up, what it does is it shows you indulging in leisure. It shows you indulging in luxury. For some of you, as well at this time, remember it's general reading, right? Some of you may be nurturing your home, basically doing a bit of a spring pick-me-up, because spring's here. It's, you know, after today. It's like December here, January. We got hit with a real wicked storm. There was no snow yesterday, and now there's got to be 2 feet of it out there. Anyways, but getting your home ready for spring, giving it a facelift, buying some new touches to put in your home, painting your home, gardening, anything like that does home improvements, all right? This will affect you. It's telling you this is where you're going to be putting most of your energy. Or into your favorite pursuits, whatever it is for you. And spending time with yourself, maybe spending a little bit of money with yourself. That's okay too, because that's being kind of highlighted a little bit. Feeling very rich in time and in money, Taurus. Better off than you've been in a while. Maybe for some of you it's not through the roof or anything like dramatic, but let's just say, you know, at the end of the month you got, wow, I've got money left over this month. You know, what will I do with it? And you know, it's that kind of a situation. Somehow you ended up with a little bit of extra money. Maybe you picked up an odd job or something, extra work, but you end up with a little bit more money at the end of the month. I think it's wonderful. You love your home, yeah, and redecorating. You could catch the baking bud. I'm hearing somebody's redone their home and now they want everybody that they know to come over and see it. So they do some baking, or they get baked. They have like an afternoon tea, you might say, or something to have people come over and everybody feels comfortable and warm and safe, and everybody's loving the transformation of your living room and your kitchen, whatever it may be. And it's just a fun time for you to look forward to. Tarot's very lightly just touching on this for you. You're going to be, because it's, your finances and wealth, there's a lot of wealth going on here. There's a lot of wealth going on here in many different ways and many different forms. The advice is to devote money and time and interest into your home, the heartbeat of your life. Be the center of your own world and appreciate the good things in your life right now. Make sure and take time to put that up there and really feel the gratitude. You're putting that out there. Keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and a really nice one, generosity. Be generous with those around you. Your hearth and your home, 7 of Wands, and we're talking endurance. I'm hearing for somebody having the endurance to stand your ground, yes. Stand and protect and fight whatever it is that you're finding yourself in a struggle over with somebody else. Don't retreat. You don't have to get all aggressive. You don't have to throw your weight around. Just be assertive and be self-confident and be sure. Some of you may be having a dispute over territory of some kind. That could be literal territory as terra firma, a property, or it could be somebody encroaching on your territory. It could be work-related. Somebody trying to move in and take your customers from you. Your clients are interfering. Or competition popping up. It could be anything like that. For some of you, you may be fighting for a relationship and your integrity could come into question. You got to be careful. For others, there could be people, some of you have plans in place that you want to move forward with, and you've been waiting for the right time, and you thought it was getting close, like so close you could taste it. And now you find out some kind of resistance is put in front of you in your plans. It seems to pop up out of nowhere, and you're like, what? What? It's just something that's coming. Just when you think you're ready to go forward with something, something else pops up and delays it again. That's going to happen to you. This could be the start of a new relationship. This could be maybe 2 people meeting online and they want to meet and have coffee, and then we got a day like today stormed out and you can't go and you still have to wait, and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Maybe something like that. It's some kind of a thing that way. You may find yourself defending yourself or even another person, or speaking on the behalf of a group for somebody out there. The advice is to communicate very clearly again. All right? Communication's key through mid-March. That's being red flagged. All right? Communications of all forms. Here, you're to communicate clearly. Once you get all your cards on the table in a situation or with somebody, over a negotiation that you have to make, you don't make the negotiations until everything's out on the table on both ends. Everything has to be brought to light. Somebody may be taking the higher moral ground for some reason, but here's the thing. You're going to have the endurance and you're going to have the courage to get through this. Endurance and courage are going to be very, very strong for you during the month of mid-March. Don't believe anything else, right? Success. Keywords of defense, resilience, protection, opposition, territory, home, and resistance. Okay. All right, your challenges for mid-March are the 6 of Swords, and it is calm. Okay, so anything that you've gone through here, any upheavals up to this point, you're going to be finding that there is peace and calm water. Your life is going to be like calm water. After much upheaval, after chaos, after upset, after change, things are going to balance out for you. That you're going to feel that at the end, towards the end of the month, things are finally falling into place where they should be. You're feeling a balance coming back in, and I'm hearing everything as it should be. That's what I'm hearing, and a sense of relief and acceptance and assuredness, and you knew all along it would be. There could be trips that somebody's taking over water, which could mean ferry, or you're flying over water, say from one continent to another, maybe. Moving on in positive ways. There could be new work on the horizon. It could get a little bumpy trying to pull that all together, trying to get everything all together to make this manifest and make it happen for yourself. You're being encouraged to prioritize the things that are very important to you and what are important in your life overall. What takes priority with you? Sit down and make a list. What's at the top? What's number one? What's number two priority? And work your way down. Through your job, to your hobbies, to the people in your life. Work your way down the list. Get a better perspective. But you're being encouraged as well, and this is not meant in a mean way or a cold way, but you're being encouraged to leave people or situations behind that are no longer serving you or no longer serving you any good. We all have to thin the herd out. We got to thin it out once in a blue moon. It's not like these people are going to be devastated. You're not going to cold-heartedly say, don't talk to me no more. Don't you come around me. Don't you come. It is going to be like that. You just slowly pull away. In distance, after a while, there'll be so much distance that, you'll know. You won't have to deal with those people anymore because they can suck you dry. Energy drainers. The advice for you is to go with the flow and do not resist any positive changes or any opportunities coming your way. I'm not saying jump on and accept everything, but stop and think and get your facts on whatever you need to get your facts on. You don't know what you're passing up until you check it out. So check things out. It'll be worth your while. Keywords are journeys and moving on, safe haven, immigration, finding peace, resolution, and protection. Okay. Your last card, Taurus. It's a beauty. It is a beauty. It is the Ace of Cups. Everything about this card is always wonderful. I know some readers could, now and again find something negative in there, but this card's always wonderful to me. That's how I see it. Ace of Cups represents love, happiness, and love of every kind. Romantic, right through to family, to friendship. Love abounds. Love is everywhere. This card brings your heart's desire as well. And finding fulfillment for some of you through your relationships. Some of you are finding great fulfillment from your artistic pursuits, being able to express yourself in artistic ways and projects. You could even begin a project with something that's a little on the big side and it's really unusual, and it's your baby, only you. Nobody's helping you with this, and I have a feeling you're keeping it to yourself anyway. It's a surprise, probably for somebody, or you're going to surprise everybody with this when it's done. But this is your baby, and you're feeling very protective of it, and it's secret to you and only you. Here we go again, Taurus, with you decorating your home. Okay, but some of you could be really throwing yourselves in, Taurus, to redoing your home in some way. You're making changes. You're freshening things up. It's spring. You could be out to impress somebody as well. Dating and wanting to spruce your home up. For those of you that are a little on the messy side or the lazy side, I could see you doing that. You could be getting ready to bring someone into your home for the first time and do the big clean up, the big clean through, take a couple hours, make sure everything's fresh when they get here. But once you get the clutter moved and you've got everything where it's supposed to be and everything's looking clean and neat, you're realizing how worn and old everything looks. That may prompt you to go buy something new. New furniture, new whatever, knickknacks, to freshen things up a bit. Some of you could be thinking about, or you are actually writing a book. And this card as well should be noted, because it is the card of love, right? It can bring very, very extreme, overwhelming, intense emotions. I don't mean anger. I mean so moved, being moved to tears, feeling the love, feeling the power of something, and the love of something coming, washing over you. And you could be moved to tears. It's intense. You could break right down, do a whole ugly face cry. You know, you lose your breath and you're, the ugly face cry. That's a real hard cry. That's a deep-seated cry. It's funny, but it's true, right? So when we weep a little bit and we dab away a little tear, that's not a real cry, you know. The advice of this card is for you to open your heart and for you to trust. You don't need to be overwhelmed by other people or their emotions, or what they think of you. Just that the only thing that's going to overwhelm you is your emotions in the best of ways. And to remain open to what comes next is the advice of tarot while you're going through this at the very end of the year. This is fantastic. But leave yourself open to what's coming next. Be ready. Be ready to leave your mind open to different possibilities, and you'll recognize them when they get there. You can decide then what to do. The keywords for this card are beginnings and passion. There could be pregnancy for somebody, creativity, fulfillment, fruition, emotions, intensity. And that, my dears, Taurus, was your monthly reading or mid-month reading for March 2018. I hope it gave you some guidance. I hope you enjoyed it overall, I guess. If you want a private reading from me, I do offer the service. The information for that's found down below. The video window, you see where all the words are, and it says show more. Click on that, read through, grab my email you see there. I use that for everything and ship that off to me, and I'll get you taken care of. Thank you to current subscribers and new subscribers, all your likes, your shares, and all the comments and everything. It's wonderful. Right from the bottom of this old heart, I tell you, I feel the gratitude. Oh, yes, I do. I know that you don't take these things lightly, and I'm very, very lucky to have the support that I do, and thank you very much for that. For those of you that are new, if you're subscribing to the channel, why not subscribe to, and I know not all of you are Facebook fans, that's fine too, you don't have to, but for those that are interested, you can join Bay of Fundy Fortunes under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. It is a closed and private group of like-minded, full of like-minded people like myself, just like you, and everything that goes on in there stays in there. It's closed and it's private, so you're safe, and it's just a great place to be. It really is. For anybody else, if you're looking for me, you know, find me here in my spot in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You'll find me walking down below along the water's edge that hold the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful Bay of Fundy. No matter where you do discover me, chances are you're going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Keep the peace in so that you can share that love out. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the best for the rest of March. And it looks like it, I mean, the way it ended. Wow, lucky you. Anyways, best wishes to you all. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you for April's monthlies here sooner than later. Take care.